These are from Britpart, and they are a black version, which I think would go really nicely with our Defender styling. Now, these have come a long way since I looked at fitting them. So in the past, they used to be sort of made with a gloss black finish, which was really not very good quality, would come off really easily. They've really made a difference because this feels like almost a raptored finish. So it's a textured finish, it feels really hard wearing, and the build quality is superb. I mean, just look at the quality of that, the way you've got this nice big thick rubber section that runs the whole way down the step. It's all riveted into place. This tread plate here as well is a much harder finish. It's not that smooth glossy finish that you'd seen on a lot of side steps in the past. These are like an SVX style, I believe. So again, you know, build quality is really good. They're not super heavy. I mean, considering they're a massive piece, look, that's going to go on the side of the vehicle, they're probably no heavier than 2 of the fold-up side steps that we had fitted previously. The reason this looks a little bit different is because I've actually removed the side sills. Now, I've done that because I had to get access to the bolts to remove the old side steps, and they were really hard work. So if you're going to be removing any kind of step, whether it's a old folding style side step or the side runners, whatever you've got on your vehicle, if you're going to be removing them, the easiest thing to do is take these sills off. Now, I was really lucky. The front 2 folding steps on our 110 did unbolt. So as soon as we got them unbolted, I did put a lot of penetrating oil on there, let it penetrate for over a day. The front ones came off okay. The back ones, I needed to use some vice grips to hold some of the blistered nuts. And in the end, one of them had to be cut off because I just literally couldn't get it off. So once they're all in place, we've got them all bolted in, we can then fit our side sills afterwards. It's a much easier way of doing it, I found. So we've got fixing points. We've got one hole here, and we've got one hole here, and those are the 2 positions that we removed our side step from, and they are probably, I'm pretty sure, the same positions that we're going to be mounting the side steps onto. And we'll also be using, on both designs, they have a bar that stretches across like the traditional fold-up side steps that goes into our riv nuts in the chassis. And luckily these are really good. They came off easily. I didn't know that we were going to have to reuse them on both sides, so I put the bolts back in to keep moisture and everything out of the threads, but we're going to be going back into those anyway. So that gives you an idea of what we're working with. You've got this rail that runs all the way along the sill, and that's what you're mounting your steps onto, and then you're just supporting them by mounting them onto the chassis. Right, one bolt in, and definitely you don't want to be tightening these up. This bracket goes on the inside of that bar that I showed you. Pop your bolt in and just nip it up. It's that simple. Look how good and easy that is. And so make sure you've got your L bracket shaped like that, and I've put this bar on the inside at the rear, and the other bar goes on the inside at the front, so both the bars are on the inside. I would say it's a shame that they haven't given you some slightly shorter bolts for these fittings, because these look a bit big and ugly, but it is what it is. So presumably, and I'm guessing here, but I'm going to do it anyway, I haven't read the instructions. Should I have done? Probably. But what we're going to do is do up the fixing to the chassis first. On both. Then we're going to do up our bolts here. Now I should say, on the top here, they are finger tight, so they are wound in, but they're not tight yet. Okay, and then I've just got to tighten them up at the top here. So this would be a right pain if I hadn't removed the sill, but luckily I have.